Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, bishops and elders of great millstone who well, who teach well, whether apostles and elders of all of Israel already accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Ockham pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four ends of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Agua who are listening and learning. If you sisters who are listening, I'm Isaiah from Jim Messinano. I'm coming at you another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord, witness be edified. So I titled this lesson, Scarcely Being Saved Through Fear. Scarcely being saved through fear. The hopeful elect will scarcely be saved through fear. And I was reading this precept yesterday in the lesson, and I thought about doing a lesson on this precept alone. So this is Ecclesiastes 51 and 26. It reads, put your neck under the yoke and let your soul receive instruction. She is hard at hand to find. The she being wisdom. They say, put your neck under the yoke and let your soul receive instruction. She is hard at hand to find. So let me go back here. The she is talking about wisdom, right? So let's go here. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4. And I'm going to start at verse 11. And it reads, it say, wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold of them that seek of her. As a matter of fact, let me get this first. Because when you go to Ecclesiastes 24, let me get this first. Spirit just told me to get this. So let me get this. Let's get this first. So it's Ecclesiastes 24 and 1. It reads, wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of her people. The point I want to make. The Lord gave Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians his laws, statutes, and commandments, right? When you read in Deuteronomy chapter 4, we start at verse 1, read down to like 8. Until the Lord gave us his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? So this is Sirach 24 and 1. It reads, wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of her people. Because wisdom is a nurture, right? We have been nourished with wisdom. It say, wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of her people. In the congregation of the Most High shall she open her mouth. Okay? Not outside the congregation of the Most High. In the congregation of the Most High shall she open her mouth and triumph or trump before his power. I came out of the mouth of the Most High and covered the earth as a cloud. I dwell in high places, and my throne is in a cloudly pillar. I alone compassed the circles of heaven and walked in the bottom of the deep, in the waves of the sea, and in all the earth, and in every people, and nation I got a possession. So like it. The brother just went live. GMS saying to the most high. It say, with all these I sought rest, and in whose inheritance shall I abide? So the creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thine inheritance in Israel. Okay? So the only ones that can get the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai is Israel, man. Right? So now let's go back. Sirach chapter 4 and verse 11. The only way you can get wisdom, you have to be a Hebrew Israelite. And it's plain. Now it's wisdom of Solomon. This is Sirach 4 and 11. Wisdom exalted her children, and lay up hold on them that seek her. He that loveth, he that loveth her, loveth life. And they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. And wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless. That's the hopeful elect. They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord doeth love. Whosoever give ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attend unto her shall dwell securely. Right? It say, commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. Now think about the 144,000 men, right? Which all are not here on earth. Some are back in the spiritual realm, but most are here on earth now. So it said, if a man himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. When you think about everything that's built on truth, is built on the foundation of Yahushua, like I tell you in Ephesians 2, right? That Yahushua is the foundation. Think about if you, talking to the men, if you be one of those elect men that get salvation and get crowned from the Lord, your generation in the kingdom of heaven is going to start with you, right? Any man, any one of these 144 men that get salvation, your lineage, your generation starts with you, man. Okay, it's saying his generation shall hold her in possession. Just imagine how beautiful it is for you to get salvation, talking about the men, and you have to bring back your fathers and your brothers and your uncles, because a man is what his father is. So if I get salvation and my whole family line down my father's side, then that means I got to bring all my lineage back through me, and it starts with me, Lord willing, right? So it say, for at first she will walk with him by crooked ways, because that's the Lord trying you. That's how the Lord try you. Okay, trials and tribulations, adversities and afflictions, right? That's why I tell you in Luke 14 and 28, you got to count the cost, because it say, for at first she will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him. But what it said in Sirach 2, right? Prepare thyself for temptation when you come to serve the Lord. It say, and torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul, and try him by her laws. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. Like I tell you in Psalms 24 and 15, the secrets of the Lord are with those that fear the Lord. That's in Psalms 24, no, Psalms 25 and 14. So like it. In Psalm 25 and 14, let me read it from the phone. See, the Lord try you when you come into this truth, man. He put you through adversities and afflictions, trials and tribulations. That's the Lord trying you, man. So this is Psalms 25 and 14. It reads, the secret of Yahweh is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant. So this is about the fear of the Lord, right? Scarcely being saved through fear, man. It say, then when she return, then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. Right? That's in the head brother of the camp. I always talk about this. How wisdom will say, "Come on, let me talk to you for a minute. Come on, walk with me." Wisdom will throw her hand around you, and you be walking with wisdom, and she be saying, "It's okay. Don't worry about it. You tried. You tried your best. You did what you can do." And next thing you know, you're on the other side, man. That's what wisdom do. Okay? It say, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. Okay? Now let's get this. That's what wisdom do, man. Wisdom gonna walk you out and say, come here, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You tried. You did the best you can do. So this is a rock. Chapter 6. Let me start at verse 18. It reads, my son, gather instruction from thy youth up. So shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not, that's why I tell you in Sirach 2, right? When you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And when you are tried, don't go astray. Let me read it. Ecclesiastes 2 and 1 reads, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Shemawashah, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make no haste in a time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So, verse 19, Ecclesiastes 6 and 19, come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in labors about her. Listen, man, you don't have to toil much in this truth. You got to do some studying. You definitely got to do some studying. You got to look up words, right? You got to learn maps. You got to learn the history, because this is our custom. These are our customs. This is our heritage. This is our inheritance. So you should want to be toiling in this, because there's nothing else better than this. This is what wisdom does, man. You search out, you search out all the matters, man, of everything dealing with your heritage, your lineage, your history, your customs. This is ours, man. It says, for thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her. She will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial. What does scripture say? Because this is Yahweh Shai, man. Let's get it here. You got one in Romans. Let me read it. Romans 9 and 33, about this mighty stone of trial. It's Romans 9 and 33. As it is written, behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling block, Salaki, a stumbling stone and rock of offense. And whosoever believe on him shall not be ashamed. Now here's one in First Peter. This is First Peter 2 in verse 6. It reads, wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. Unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of stumbling, and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. So, Ecclesiastes 6 and 21, she will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere it be long. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many. Right? Wisdom is not manifest unto many. Verse 22, verse 23, give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel, and put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chain, bow down thy shoulder and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast gotten hold of her, let her not go. Verse 28, for at the last thou shalt find her rest, and thou shalt be turned to thy joy. Then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee. Because it tell you in Ecclesiastes 24, here is the strong defense. What wisdom do after she have tried you, man. This is Sirach 24 and 19. Come unto me, all ye that be desirous of me, and fill yourselves with my fruits. For my memorial is sweeter than honey, and my inheritance than the honeycomb. They that eat me shall yet be hungry, and they that drink me shall yet be thirsty. He that obey me shall never be confounded, like it said in 1 Peter 2. And they that work by me shall not do amiss. And so again, Ecclesiastes 6 and 29 it reads, then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee. Because when you got this truth, the 100% truth, like I tell you in Hebrews 6 and 9, things that accompany salvation, though he does speak, you can't be confounded with this truth, man. That's what the Lord say, study to show thyself approved. Because 1 Peter 3 and 15 say you must be ready to give an answer to everyone that asks of you the reason of the hope that is in you. And like I said in Ecclesiastes 6, I think it is. Let me see. No, Ecclesiastes 10. Let's read it right here. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse, is it 10? Bear with me for a second. In Ecclesiastes chapter, hold on. Let's see. It talks about, is it 6? No, I'm in 6. It's, hold on, bear with me. Oh, it's 5. So Ecclesiastes chapter 5, right? It say, Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 10, it reads, be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. But if you have answer, if you have the understanding, then give answer. Because this is you, like the Lord said in Jeremiah 50. Let me read that. Once you have studied to show yourself approved, then it's time for you to answer. So in Jeremiah 50, I want to make this point. In Jeremiah 50, in verse 8, it reads, remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goat before the flock. What's that mean? To be a he goat, meaning you are a leader. Okay? You're a shepherd of the flock, man. And Yahweh has set up shepherds, man. Start with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. The Lord set up shepherds. Okay? So again, Sirach 6:29, it say, then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. You see? It say, for there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple lace. Thou shalt put her on as a robe of honor, and shalt put her about thee as a crown of joy. So this is what wisdom do. Let me get this, right? When you get the word principle, let's look this up. Now here's the word. Here's the word principle, right? Because I'm going to read this in Proverbs 4. So this is the word principle.
Principle.
It's a first in order of importance, main. So here's similar words. It's a main, chief, primary, leading, foremost, first, predominant, dominant, key, crucial, vital, essential, basic, critical, right? Pivotal, prime, central, focal, right? Paramount, major, ruling, master, supreme, overriding, right? This is what principle is. It's a what? Leading, foremost, first, right? Now let's get this. This is Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 7. Let's start here. Because wisdom, man, the Lord is looking for aristocrats, man. Okay, the choice, the chosen, the best of your class, man. Proverbs 4. I just want to make some points on this, man. I was trying to hold out because, I know the brother Dawada and them brothers was going live, but I just want to go ahead and get this out the way. Proverbs 4 and 5 reads, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, wisdom, right, being a nurture, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. It's the first thing, man. Like I said, first, leading, right? Critical, focal. Wisdom is the principal thing, the first thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, like it said in Sirach 6, a crown of glory. She shall deliver to thee, right? It say, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. And Yahushua is coming back to crown these men, man. He's coming back to crown these men. So, this is Isaiah 33 and 6. It reads, the buzzword here is about fear, man. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, is his treasure. So the fear of the Lord is the fear of the Lord that the elect will get salvation, man. Okay? Scarcely being saved through fear, man. It say the fear of the Lord is his treasures. Okay? The fear of Yahweh Shemawashah is his treasure, man. It's the fear of the Lord, man. Let's get oh, I gotta go back. Let's go back to this. So in Ecclesiasticus, and Shalom to the occupant, not walk from the coming boy, Shalom. Yahweh Shemawashah, Bahashem Rekak Wadas, Barakathum. Water for tuning in. Just want to make some points here. So in Ecclesiasticus 19, let's read this. Ecclesiastes 19, right? It reads, Ecclesiastes 19 and 18, it reads, the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, man. See, it's the fear, man. And it said in Isaiah 33 and 6, it say the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. The fear of Yahweh Shemawashah is the first step. The first step, which is what? It said wisdom is the principal thing. So if you're getting wisdom, that's the Lord teaching you of his fear and what it takes to get salvation scarcely, man. The fear of Yahweh Shemawashah is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtained of his love. You see, the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, man. The fear of the Lord and wisdom obtained of his love. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruits of the tree of immortality. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency, man. It's about fear, man. It's about fear, man. The fear of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, is all wisdom, man. And then oh, since I'm here, let's get this. In Wisdom of Solomon, let's read it here. So, man, if the Lord gave you the high calling, right? I solve. Hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. So it said Wisdom of Solomon, 1 and 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin. You see, for the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding and would not be able and would not abide when unrighteousness cometh in. You see? So, if the Lord gave you the spirit of acceptance, that's beautiful, man. Because if you don't have to feel your how about Shema Shah, you're gonna die a grievous death, man. Let me get this. When you go to Wisdom of Solomon 7, this Wisdom of Solomon 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 25, right? It say, Wisdom of Solomon 7:25. For she, let's read 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh Shemawashah, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. This is the influence that you want, not of keeping up with the Joneses, chasing after the bag, the doctrines of Esau Edom's world. No, the influence of Yahweh Shemawashah is the only way, man. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh Shemawashah, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall into her. And that's why you got guys saying all manner of wickedness against the truth. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh Shemawashah, and the image of his goodness. Verse 27. And being but one, she can do all things. That's why I tell you in my Proverbs 5 I read yesterday, it say, be ravished always with her love. Let her breast satisfy thee. Because wisdom is being represented as a nurture. Okay? It nourished us. And being but one, she could do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. This putting off the old man, the old woman, and putting on the new. And in all ages, entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of power and prophets. For power loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of the stars. Being compared with the light, she is found before it. For after this cometh night, but vice shall not prevail against wisdom. You see, that's why I said in Isaiah 33 and 6. Let's go back to that. In the time, man, in Jacob's trouble, man, all we need is the fear of Yahweh Shemawashah, man. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Shemawashah is his treasure. And what the Lord said about treasure, about his treasures, man. In Isaiah, it's Isaiah 45 and 3, it reads, and I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, Yahweh, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. So the fear of the Lord is his treasures, man. And I tell you in Ephesians, and I tell you in Matthew 6 that the hopeful elect is storing up their treasures in heaven, man. And every now and then, and more so, and more so than now and then, hey, the Lord let you cash in on some of them treasures that the Lord got stored up, man. Okay? Once wisdom has tried you and found you faithful, man, sometimes the Lord let you cash in and the Lord let you get a little something out your spiritual bank account, man. That's those daily benefits that they tell you in Psalm 68 and 19, man. But in Jacob's trouble, all we need is wisdom and knowledge, man. Let's go back. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear Yahweh Shemawashah is his treasure. And like it say in Hebrews 12 and 4, which I was going to read, we have not resisted unto blood, man. We ain't went through nothing yet, man. Let's get this. The word stability.
Strong's H 530. Emunah, emunah,
So let's say literally firmness, security, morally, fidelity, set, a set office, steady, truly, truth, a set office, man, firmness, steadfastness, steadiness, okay? Meaning you won't be moved, man. You won't be moved. Let me see this. Faithfulness, trusting, and see, established, man. Trust, worthiness, man. Okay, established, man. So in Jacob's trouble, you're going to be established. Thinking about that, let me get this in what is that? 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4, right? Check this out. This word here comes to mind when I think about you being established, right? So 2 Corinthians 4 and 8, it say, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, cast down, but not destroyed. It said, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. When you look at this word perplexed here, because see, the hope of the elect is established. Okay? Them that fear Yahweh Shema Shai will be established, man. This word perplexed. Look at this.
Strong's G 639. Apareo, apareo,
Now look, it say perplexed, right? To be without resources, to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed, to be in doubt, not to know which way to turn, to be at a loss with oneself, be in doubt, not to know how to decide or what to do, to be perplexed, man. So in Jacob's trouble, those that don't figure out about Shema Shai, they're going to be without resources. They're going to be in straits. They're going to be left wanting. They're going to be embarrassed to have no way out. Strong definition, to have no way out. Be at loss, to be at a loss mentally. Okay? So, but the hopeful elect is established, man. So yeah, I just want to make some points on that. Lord was edifying. Got to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who will, who teach well, whether apostles and elders of all of Israel really can accept it or not. In the sense of salutation to all the ark and pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, working of the hopeful elect. It's shalom to the while through our listening and learning. If your sisters are listening, Lord is edifying. Till next time, I say shalom. Wa abba abba the wa for tuning in. May you help us Shema shall continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. This is 1 Peter 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear? Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of power commit the keeping of their souls. What's the keeping of our souls? Wisdom to him in well doing as unto a faithful creator. The Lord said he made Israel in his image, man. Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of power commit the keeping of their souls to him. Oh, to him, man, and well doing as unto a faithful creator. This means our desire is to Yahweh Shema Shah. I gotta get this. Let's close with this. Isaiah 26, man. Our desires is to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. It's Isaiah 26. I'm gonna read 7. It said, the way of the just is uprightness. Thou most upright doest way the path for the just. Yeah, in the way of thy judgments, O Yahweh, have we waited for thee. The desire of our soul is to thy name and to the remembrance of thee. With my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yeah, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. You see, when his judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Now I got to get this. Because in Psalms, heavy, man. Because in Psalms 9, verse 12, it says this, man. The Lord judgments in the earth. I can tell you in Psalms, it say, in the day of his power, his people shall be willing, man. But it's gonna be too late. Psalms 9 and 12. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Them that fear him, man. Heavy, man. Heavy, man. Hey, so the wife for tuning in. Till next time, I say shalom. Wa ababa.